Welcome back to another explainer. Okay, today we are looking at a really bold premise. We're going to break down what is arguably the single most critical capability you need for modern success. This is all based on some fascinating insights from serial entrepreneur Dan Martell. Seriously, if you're looking to scale your wealth, your business, or honestly just your life over the next couple of years, you are going to want to pay very close attention to this.
Because look at this, it completely challenges our baseline assumptions, right? If I asked you right this second, hey, what skill do you absolutely need to master to guarantee success by 2026? I bet your mind goes straight to artificial intelligence, or maybe building some insanely complex sales funnel, or, cracking the latest social algorithm. But according to the source material we're looking at today, mastering one totally different skill will actually make you way more money than AI, sales, or marketing ever could. So, what is it? Okay, let's dive right into this, because the answer is actually something incredibly human, but somehow literally everyone is under-leveraging it right now. It's building relationships, plain and simple. And look, this isn't just some fluffy theoretical advice. Our source author used this exact intentional skill to go from being a completely broke 24-year-old to running a $100 million a year AI venture studio. It's a master skill, and it brings in these daily, mind-blowing opportunities that most people don't even think are possible. So, we're going to break down exactly how this works, using 4 foundational pillars. Which brings us to Pillar 1, steel sharpens steel, the absolute power of mutual growth. See, the absolute most lucrative connections happen when you're in a dynamic where you can both learn from and contribute to the other person. Let's look at a few specific stories here. First up, Taki Moore. Dan actually brought Taki in about 8 years ago to help formulate his own IP frameworks. But the value totally flows both ways, because 2 years ago, Taki actually turned around and hired Dan to coach him. Then there's Lewis Howes. Knowing him for 15 years gave Dan a front row seat to highly intentional brand building, which completely elevated his own perspective. And oh man, then there's Rob Dyrdek. Imagine a quick 1-hour meeting turning into a massive 4-hour conversation where they both get so fired up and inspired that they completely forget to even eat dinner. That is mutual learning at its absolute peak. Now, to get there, we really have to shift our mindset. Traditionally, right, most of us treat networking as just this nice-to-have soft skill, kind of like a dying plant in a broken pot sitting in the corner of the office. But the modern reality, it's so much bigger. It is the master skill. The relationships you intentionally choose literally shape who you become, and they compound on top of everything else you're already building. To really drive this home, check out this profound piece of advice from leadership expert John Maxwell. When someone asked him how he managed to achieve such massive impact, he said, "I have goals that are God-sized goals. They're so big that it's the ceiling of his floor." Wow, right? Surrounding yourself with greatness like that, it forces you to realize when you're playing too small. It actually forces you to take the brakes off your own limited thinking and start aiming for those God-sized goals yourself. All right, moving on to Pillar 2, setting the invisible ceiling, how your circle dictates what's normal. The really crucial point to grasp here is that while the wrong people can totally pull you down, the right people actually elevate your psychological baseline. We're talking about the invisible ceiling. It's basically this subconscious limit that gets set by your social circle, dictating what feels normal or acceptable or just enough. Most ambitious people aren't actually held back by bad people. Scratch that. They are usually just surrounded by limited people, and that puts a hard cap on what you believe is possible. Think about it like this. In a limited circle, if everyone around you thinks making 200 grand a year is absolutely crushing it, then guess what? 200 grand feels like enough. Boom, that becomes your ceiling. But now, picture an expansive circle. The source material shares this incredible story about a book meetup. It took place in this Dallas tactical fleet warehouse just packed with millions of dollars worth of supercars. And this 12-year-old kid named Joseph just walks right up and asks, if you were 12 years old starting from zero, what would you focus on for the next 12 months to be able to build AI? No fear, just curiosity. Simply by standing in a room full of driven CEOs, that 12-year-old's invisible ceiling was shattered into a million pieces. His normal is completely different now. So how do we find these expansive circles? That brings us to Pillar 3, attracting the right network. The immense power of inbound opportunities. The golden rule moving into 2026 is that it's honestly no longer about who you know. It is entirely about who knows you. That old traditional way of networking, sending cold emails, standing around at awkward events, trying to pick someone's brain, it feels like pushing a massive boulder up a hill. It's exhausting, it's incredibly slow, and it just doesn't scale.
The new way, though, it's all about leverage. You make content, you add immense value to the world, and you let the relationships and the opportunities come straight to you. And here is the literal proof that this inbound strategy works at the highest possible levels. Remember that Dallas supercar warehouse owner we just talked about? He actually reached out through an Instagram DM simply because he saw Dan was flying into town. He offered to pick him up from the airport in a Mandarin Orange Rolls-Royce, just from a DEM. Or take Rob Dyrdek again. He tracked down Dan's phone number and sent a completely random text message because he had read his books, Software as a Science and Buy Back Your Time. Listen, when you post a video or share an idea that gets seen by 14 million people, your platform is out there doing the heavy lifting. It's doing your networking for you while you are fast asleep. You aren't desperately chasing anyone. The exact right people are naturally gravitating towards you. But, and this is a big but, once they find you, you have to do the work. Pillar 4, investing in your relationships. Here is the actionable playbook. Because attracting people, that's really only half the battle. Life-changing relationships do not just magically maintain themselves. You have to actively choose them. The playbook for this is very physical, very literal. Step 1, buy the plane ticket. Just fly across the entire country for the sole purpose of being in the same room as someone you admire. Step 2, show up for their events, celebrate them. Step 3, host the dinner yourself, bring people together. And step 4, actually write specific people's names down on your annual goals list. You've got to put real money, real time, and serious intentionality behind your network if you want it to grow. When you stop playing it safe, when you stop keeping your connection surface level and transactional, the rewards are, well, they're truly unimaginable. Investing genuinely and consistently, without secretly expecting some specific favor in return, that's what builds deeply meaningful friendships. It gives you this incredible boldness to take massive risks, all because you know you have a safety net of expert friends you can literally just text for advice if things go sideways. And it leads to these massive, unprompted favors, like John Maxwell voluntarily offering to read Dan's new book and write the foreword for it just because Dan consistently showed up for him over the years. You cannot engineer a moment like that with a cold email. It only happens when you show up with zero expectation.
Which leaves us with a pretty vital question to close out today's explainer. Who is currently setting your invisible ceiling? And more importantly, what are you going to do today to raise it? Seriously, take a moment to audit your circle. Start sharing your unique value online and go buy that plane ticket. Thanks for learning with me today, and I'll catch you on the next explainer.